What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Christian here again with another video, and this time we're going to be talking about how Krillin deserves better. Okay, I want to start a campaign. I want Krillin to be the best 2 DP character in Sparking Zero. Yes, you heard right, 2 DP character. I want Krillin to be dropped down to 2 DP, and I want him to overtake Master Roshi as the best 2 DP character. Okay, if we can make that happen, I would be greatly glad for Krillin. Krillin right now is being overshadowed by the beast, the monster Raccoon. Okay, Raccoon is way too good for Krillin to see any real use in DP battle, and that is a shame because Krillin, in my opinion, is a great character. He has a lot of interesting tools, a lot of interesting mechanics, and I want to see some justice for Krillin, so I'm going to be playing him here in quick play. And as you see right now, I'm fighting a cooler and he just transformed on me. I guess the aura of Krillin is just too much for him, so he just had to power up on me because he got scared. But that's fine, because Krillin been in the trenches since Namek, guys. In fact, Krillin been in the trenches since the beginning of the show. I watched DBZ when it was first coming out on network television. We had to rewatch the Saiyan saga and the Namek saga like 5 times before they moved on to Trunks. Okay, so I got to see Krillin in his prime multiple times, and I actually became a Krillin fan back then. Okay, and this is why I believe Krillin deserves a little bit better. Number one, if you go keep him in 3 DP, why would you make his destructive disc a jumping ki blast? It should just be an unblockable ki blast that he could use. That's BS. He should have it as a default. If other characters are gonna have unblockable ki blast, why can't my dog Krillin have an unblockable ki blast even if he's in 3 DP? Come on, guys. He's squishy enough. He needs major offensive tools to stay in the fight, and as you see here, his aura is so large that my opponent, only Yayo, a Z rank, had to transform on my dog Krillin. Now, why do I say he deserves better? It's like I said, because he's being overshadowed in that 3 DP tier, and I want him to be the best 2 DP character in Sparking Zero. I want to start a campaign for these characters that are largely overshadowed to get dropped into their proper tiers. Krillin has interesting tools, but he doesn't have a large variety of combo chains. He has flying kicks as his first 2 hits, which is great, and he has a gut punch on his 4th hit, which is pretty good. And as you see here, he has solar flare and after image strike, allowing him to do some cheeky plays and be kind of like the crafty character he is. But I feel like if you're gonna keep his HP and defense so low, then he should be in 2 DP and be the best 2 DP character in Sparking Zero. A very easy way to beat Krillin is just to spam ki blast, because he takes a lot of damage from these high DP characters, and it's way safer just to kill him from far away. So it's hard to zone with Krillin, sadly. This super basically makes you see a whole movie. I was ready to vanish, but the cutscene is so long that I forgot where I was on the screen. And then she goes sparking again twice. I guess Krillin's aura is just way too much for these guys. Like, they really have to go sparking twice. They have to transform. I guess they don't want to get clipped, or maybe they know I'm recording or something. But hey, respect to this guy because he gave me a couple runbacks anyways. So like I said, ki blast is Krillin's weakness because his defense kind of sucks. So they can do a lot of damage from far away in a safe way, and it's really hard for you to kind of counteract that. Solar flare is good because you can get your ki back, and you can do go sparking for free basically if you have enough ki. The only thing is, if you play him in DP, they could just switch on you, and it will get rid of the solar flare. So here he tries a super, and at this point I wasn't experienced enough, but I could have let go of destructive disc here and caught him, but because destructive disc is unblockable, guys. It's an unblockable ki blast. It has like 3 attacks, and if all 3 hits land, then you get an extension on the ultimate, and it does like 15k damage, which is pretty great for a 3 DP character. But like I said, Krillin does not really compete with Raccoon. Raccoon has way more HP, way more defense, and he can match up on offensive power with Krillin. So I just feel like Krillin should be in 2 DP, just so he could stand alone, on that tier. So here we're fighting a Beast Gohan, and let's see how we do. Beast Gohan is freaking a crazy overpowered character. One of the best characters in the game. Krillin obviously is just a normal, you know, low DP character. Let's see what we do. Okay, so we start our offense. We start on the back. I go ahead and do my reset here into a follow-up chain. So that was clean damage. Okay, so we got him in green health. I'm in green health. So I start off with low HP. A couple of hits from him though match a lot of what I do, so it's kind of hard to win. He could win just on follow-ups alone. Like, he doesn't even really need to hit me in combos like that. You know, I'm trying to be safe, trying to prevent him from hitting me, but he has flying kicks on his first ring. Solar Flare allows me to get away, and I try this Kamehameha. He vanishes. Okay, it's like this Ki Blast. I get a perception off. Just trying to start my offense in a safe way. Right now I've been outplaying him, but the follow-ups do so much damage. Like, look at my health just disappear off that. So it's really hard to win against a Beast Gohan using Krillin. And there goes pretty much all my health in a couple hits. I try After Image Strike, but After Image Strike has been nerfed, so a perception will cancel it. And I think even a revenge counter will, because right here he revenge counters me and then my after image is gone. But I'm not really sure because I'm not really experienced with after image character. Okay, so Beast Gohan takes it, as we see, as expected. But I think I did pretty good, so you know, it's worth keeping in the video. And now here we're fighting a Goku Black. Now this match is going to be interesting. Goku Black a little weaker than Beast Gohan. Maybe I have a better chance. Guy's pretty skilled. Yeah, super counter off. Start some Ki. Start moving forward. And as you see, I like to move forward by, you know, dragon dashing forward and dashing out. So I can throw a charge Ki Blast to prevent them from charging Ki too much. Basically how I deal with zoners, but still tough because they get to charge Ki while you're dashing forward, wasting Ki. So that's one of the main problems with this game, is that zoning is powerful because approach options cost resources. Like, you need to basically spend Ki to move forward, and they could just stay stationary, not spend any resources, and just shoot you with Ki Blast. So they get to shoot you for free essentially while you're trying to approach them, and they get to back away pretty much for free. So he tries to catch me with a super, and here we go, Destructo Disc. And this is what I'm talking about right here. A couple unblockable hits, and then if all 4 hits hit, then you get an extension. 14k, pretty nice for a 3DP character. I thought Solar Flare was gonna track him behind me, that's why I did that, but didn't work. So yeah, Krillin is yet another example of a character that has a good kit, but is overshadowed by a really strong presence in his tier. And that is why I just made a separate video yesterday about how DP battle needs to rebalance the DP cost. It's very imperative for that mode to survive, because a lot of these characters that are really fun to play are being just wasted right now. So here we got another Z rank. Let them shots off. Now, Ultimate Gohan is really good. Obviously, he's not as good as Beast Gohan, but he's really, in my opinion, top tier. You know, he can compete with some of like the people up there in the highest tier, even without transforming. So here we go. We're putting the combos on him. We do a little reset. Get my 3k damage, and I back away, trying to be safe, because remember, Krillin is very squishy. I just reinitiate offense, but now when combos on me, look, a couple of hits, he already did 7k, and that's how squishy Krillin is. That's why I believe he really should be in 2DP. You know, he's way too squishy for him to compete with these characters, whereas Raccoon can really fight, you know, Gohan and take a bunch of hits because he has more health, you know. But Krillin's almost dead off of just those little bit of combos and follow-ups, you know. But this move tracks from below very hard, but he actually vanishes it. And just like that, he gets the victory. Props to him. Now we're gonna fight a Gamma 1, an android. Let's see if we do better against that. So I catch him with a perception. Easy follow-up. Now he's gonna have key advantage most of this match because he is an android, unless he wastes it. The only thing about Krillin is that his combo chains are kind of predictable. He has flying kicks for both hits at the top of his combos, and then he has gut punch at the later end of his combo. So, and that's pretty much the only usable ones. He has a Ki, I think, on his third hit, and it's pretty good, but you know, it's not as good as the other options like Rolling Hammer, etc. And Raccoon has pretty much all the good combo strings, and his combos are more snappy, like they track better. Krillin has the issue where, like, if you sidestep too much, he'll just hit air to the left, so he has the tracking issue. Some characters have it worse than others, like for example Whis. Whis has terrible tracking issues. Krillin does as well, but Raccoon, for whatever reason, you know, his combos are awkward and kind of snap to the target a little bit better, you know? After Image Strike is a great move still, even after nerf. I would treat it more like an after image, like a normal after image. If you get an extra one, just count yourself lucky. Basically just treat it like you only have one. That's what I kind of realized. So now we're fighting only Yayano again, and this time he's picked Mastered MUI, guys. So he went from transforming into full power Cooler to going against me with Mastered MUI. Let's see how I do. Okay, so I throw out a Destructo Disc. I wish that was his normal Ki Blast. Like, that would be great for this character. You know, if you're gonna keep him in 3DP, he needs some buffs because he's way too weak right now. I get behind him and start my offense. I do a reset into a follow-up. The reason I do that is, you know, to get more damage out of the follow-up. Now I could do more combos, it probably would be better, but catch him with perception. The Ki, like I said, not very good, very easy to sidestep. Okay, so I have enough for after image strike, so I get behind him and I got one. See, at this point, if you get one, just count yourself lucky. Don't count on the second one, because if they get a perception off, it'll cancel yours, and you don't know really when it's gonna cut off. I think it cuts off after 7 seconds, I think, or 10. I'm not sure. So we go sparking. So already this guy transformed on me, you know, in the first round with Cooler, and now he's going sparking against Krillin and tries the ultimate. I guess he doesn't want to get clipped, but he's gonna get clipped anyways because he has MUI, and I'm actually keeping up. So he's zoning me out. Like I said, zoning Krillin is very strong because his defense is so weak. So any hits that you take from Ki Blast is really going to hurt you, whereas any hits that you do to them, it's not really going to hurt them as bad, you know? So the main strategy to beat Krillin, in my opinion, is zone. Same with Videl too. Like, you know, if you fight Videl hand to hand, she's just going to spam you with supers. So a lot of the times what I do when I see a Videl is I just spam Ki Blast in DP battle. Here I managed this. And as you see, it's very hard for me to get in on MUI using Krillin because, like, I can't win the zoning battle. There's no way I'm going to win the zoning battle. In fact, you're not going to win the zoning battle with any character, but especially Krillin, okay? Right now we have both in sparking, but he catches me with a Wild Sense, and that is GG's. GG's to only Yayo. So finally, we got a match against Powered Up Piccolo from Super. Now this was a good match. A lot of these matches were runbacks. Of course, I'm only putting the highlights where, you know, I did well. I had matches where I got completely destroyed. I got matches where it was close, but it was kind of a boring match. So these matches are just the exciting ones. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like winning with Krillin is consistent or easy, guys. It's not, and that is why I believe really, he shouldn't be in 3DP yet. I believe he should be in 2, and I really believe he should be the best 2DP character. Now keep in mind, I'm gonna make more videos like this highlighting characters that I believe should be in lower tiers. I might do early Z Goku next. Early Z Goku is a great character and an iconic character at that, similar to Krillin, but he doesn't get much love because in 4DP he gets outcompeted by most of the cast. So he might be next after this, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace out.